up, guys? Time to show off a build. New case. You NH guys out there are probably familiar with the case, but wanted to try something a little new. So got ourselves a new case here. Did one of my pilot dials. We did this in two-tone, which I have several pilot watches that are done in two-tone, and I love it. So even did different looms to really make them pop. So to go with the case is a black with, it's not yellow. It looked yellow in the pictures when I first got it. I thought it was yellow, but it's more of like a gold brown. So we went with that with the painting. Did a set of pilot hands, black with white tips. Then minute insert. This came stock with an exhibition case back. Most of my NH builds, they've had that in those pan cases. Have had that just milled solid case back. So actual exhibition case back on this with a little protective cover there. And showing off some of that loom so you get to see it. Bezel position is locked, so it will just stay exactly as shown. So not going to be clicking around on you there. That is the loom presentation on it. Have this on one of Mr. Gillespie's wristbound straps. This one worked out really nicely, and what's really cool on this one is this piece on your keeper actually forms down into this, so it kind of fits down there. You know, obviously it would just kind of sit there, but kind of keeps it from spinning as well. And then we have a black preview buckle that lizard on there. So set this up just a little bit higher here. So you unscrew this off at your 4 o'clock crown, and you can then wind. So I don't know, I really like the shroud on this. It'd be nice if it came in a few different colors. Otherwise I'm gonna have to sit there and like hand paint this if I ever want to do like a different style, because like I like this style, it goes well together, and this brown goes nicely with it. But if I ever want to do just white or red or just something high contrast, I might have to actually hand paint that. That was the only style that I saw. The price point on it was good enough to try it out, and I think what we did came out awesome. So just wind her up. You can actually do the back and forth wind if you want, but cannot overwind them. You'll pull it to the one and only click. You can now set your time. Okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 12:03 p.m.
12:03. Built this a little while back, and I'm just now getting around to it. You'll push it over, get it out of that time setting, push it in and twist, and then thread it down. Now it might look like it's not seated, but if you notice on the back, it actually is all the way seated. So it'll stop twisting. You won't be able to twist it any further, but it does kind of stick out a little bit, like you're thinking that maybe you do not have it screwed down, but you do. Hacking movement, if you noticed, it actually stopped while you set the time. And that is this build. Sapphire glass on there. Came out looking pretty awesome. So once again, that's one of my custom dials that we two-tone painted. My buddy Michael painted that, and then we did the he did the alternate loom on there for me. So I really think this thing came out great. If this sits available for too long, I'll probably... Yeah, I don't have any pilot dials like this. Yeah, all the pilot dials that I have are like the biohazard style, like the with that center circle and it has the logo up here. They're that style. Not this style. This when we did this style, I think I made a couple of them, and then somebody ordered like a set of like 11 or 12 of these for a Christmas order. So then I had to order a bunch more, and then just in case any of them there was issues with any of them, I ordered like 3 or 4 extras. So this is one of those. I don't know that I have, but maybe 1 or 2 left. So the guy that I get these dials from, these are very, very thin, and they're on like a super expensive laser. But he's got a 20 dial minimum with me, and they take forever to get. So I'll either save the last one, or if this one sits for too long, then I'll just pick it up. Leather on this, super, 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 super soft. The whole watch is very comfortable. So if you do get to snag it, congrats. This came together well. Everything on this thing, the case, the glass, the insert, that is, by design, what was purchased. So there was no creative genius in the insert or the shroud or the color in there. That was them, and then we just made stuff to go with it. So but I like the way it came out. Like I said, if it's going to you, congrats. As with every build, you're going to get matching beads. This is going to come in a matching box. Now, it might be a little hard to see because that is barely raised, and these are barely marked with the laser around there. But it is a dial matching box. Granted, it's not done in two-tone. All these were silver when I got them. It will come with watch cleaners. It's good on all glass and metal parts, so everything here in the center, non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue. Some leather conditioner to keep that strap perfectly soft. Apply it on the front and back, let it soak in, remove any excess. A little bit will go a long way. Use like a rag or something like that. Don't use anything too, like what you'd use on like a boot or something like that, like a washcloth kind of thing. And then lastly, you're going to have microfiber that's going to go with your watch cleaner. Don't use this for this. Especially like unless that's what you're going to use. Don't like go back and forth. Like I don't know that you want to rub this stuff on your glass. It might be a pain in the ass to get off. Who knows? You might. You'd think if it's just something on glass, it would come right off, but it might make this like have hard spots in it or something like that, where it like, unless you're washing these things. I don't know a lot of people that wash their microfibers, so I don't know. Just some little advice. Take it however you like, but that's the intent. The intent is this and this, and you get your own rag for that. So that's the intent. But that is the build. As I said, if it's going to you, thank you so much. This is build 998. Technically, I've got to build. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could number this 998 or 999 because technically I have a mystery build that I can't put a video up yet because I don't want anybody to see it. And it's technically a build number as well. So you could call this 999 since the other one was already built first. But I normally number them as they go out because technically I have build 1000 sitting over here, build 1001 sitting over here. And that's when those were built. So that was built at 1000. That was built at 1001. So, but yeah. So if you're getting this, I would probably label it 999. It was technically probably the 999th build, but I label them as they go out, not technically as I build them, because I have more built than I have posted right now. So if it's going to you, like I said, thank you so much for your support. I hope you love it. New case, dial style that I've never done before, with that two-tone on there, with the two-tone lume on that. I don't do pilot hands very often. You've probably only seen like 2 or 3 ever. So I hope you like it. It's different than normal, but very awesome. So if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.